My name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are going to be doing my monthly floss tube. So I am going to go over everything that I worked on in the month of January, both counted and stamped, as well as the haul that I got, what I got as far as haul, and plans such as they are for February. Plus, we are going to be spinning my project wheels for my whips of the week that I've been trying to do on all my Sunday videos. Plus, we are going to be doing the comment picker once again for the Christmas giveaway. Unfortunately, the person from the second comment picker did not reach out to me either, so we are going to do it again and hope that this time you guys are watching whoever wins. As I am filming, today is Saturday, January 31st. Tomorrow is Sunday the 1st, so I wanted to go ahead and get this floss tube video done rather than have it a week into February, which is already going to be a short month. To move forward for the month. So even though technically I could have had today for stitching to get more stitching in for the month of January, I did want to go ahead and get this video in. So do keep in mind, again, there will be timestamps for stamped projects, counted projects, haul, and plans for February. The other stuff will just kind of fit in between. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I do feel like I have a little bit more stamped that I worked on than counted, so we're going to start with the counted first. So any stats, or if I have any pictures or whatever where I was at before, I will put up here in the corner for you. I'm not sure at this point. I know I have a couple of new starts, so maybe more than a couple. And yeah, kind of a finish, but not. It's like a partial finish. You'll see what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, I do have my cup of coffee here. This is my happy place mug, which of course, coffee, that's my happy place. All right, I got my notes and I think we're ready to go. Now I do something different for 2026 is I'm doing the Whip Go 2026. So part of that for January was working on my Fire Horse, which was a new start, and working on Moonflower Fairy from Pole Stitches. I accomplished both those goals for January's Whip Go. We will go over what my Whip Go is for February. Did I write it down? I hope I wrote it down because I don't remember what it was. I might have to pause when we go to get into that part. Oh yeah, I know what it was. The Whip Go for February, just as kind of a sneak peek, is working on Merry Mushroom Village Picnic and Long Dog Samplers Saga. So both the calls for February were to pull out some old whips. So that's good because both those need some love, and I do love both of them. All right. So I should have grabbed those and I didn't. So I will pause when I go over plans. Hopefully I will remember. Just like hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. And I say this every time. Hopefully I have not forgotten anything, but who knows, because if I did, I forgot. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our counted. And I'm just going to grab them as they are here. I have stuff stacked all around me. This first one is Mermaid Realm. This one was called for, let's see, it was the week of January 17th. It called for, actually called for a Magical Wolf Moon, the stamped wheel, and Mermaid Realm for counted. Now, the Magical Wolf Moon is by the Stamped Stitch Club. absolutely beautiful canvas, but I'm not going to bother showing that one today because I'm lucky if I got 50 stitches in that one. So I'm just not even going to bother. It's still on the wheel. I'm sure it will see more love throughout the year. But I did work on Mermaid Realm. Let me just kind of put this here. All right. So this one, let me get the information on it here. This one I am stitching on a 16 count piece of hand-dyed fabric from Witch's Garden Crafts off of Etsy in the color Mermaid Pool. Many of you are familiar with this one already. And again, hopefully if I have a picture, I will put it up there. I can't remember. I might have to go back a ways to find a picture. But where we are at now, and you know what? I even forgot my board to put behind it. So give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. All right. I went and got the board that my lovely friend Katie Petty, a friend of this channel, made for me. So I can put it behind here. So I won't see through it. And you may see shadows. I don't know. The shadows don't seem to be throwing so bad today because the lighting. I did open the one window that we have in this spare room. And it actually is putting in more light than I had anticipated. But here we are. Ignore the loose thread. But here we are with Mermaid Realm. And I think I got around 250 to 300 stitches in this one. I basically started working my way up. So I did this section here. Beautiful. Now this one is being done in 310 black. And then this is a petite treasure braid. In what color was that? Let me see if I can pull it here. Petite treasure braid. It just says PB59. So that's what that one looks like. And that is what is right here. And I do intend to use that in a few pops throughout this particular canvas. Now, hopefully, too, I will have remembered to put a, well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and show you. Let me pull up. I should have did this first, but let me show you what it is going to look like when it is done. Let me pull out my pin here, if I can get it out. I have no nails at the moment because I tore them off. And they are a hot mess. All right, let me find my Mermaid Realm. I have so many charts in here now. So let's see. Here we go. I can give you what my total stats are at the moment. I currently have a total of 3,080 stitches into this particular piece, and I am at 12.85%. And this is what this piece is going to look like. She's beautiful. And this is by Joan Elliott. I love Joan Elliott's designs. This one is gorgeous. I, of course, am in this section down here. That's that star that I did the, point here. It's the star that I did the petite treasure braid in. But yeah, I'm just kind of working my way up. It's going to be beautiful. It's a really easy stitch, and I really enjoy working on it. I don't know if I'm trying to put this away because I'll have others I have to show you probably. So let me just shut that for the moment. But yeah, that is where we are at the moment with Mermaid Realm. Absolutely beautiful stitch. So easy to work on. And of course, this is 16 count Ada, which of course is really easy to work on in this beautiful fabric. I love Witch's Garden Crafts. Love. All right, so that is that one. Just going to kind of, you'll see it over here. I'm just going to stack this on our spare bed back here out of my way because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. I'm kind of cramped in here a little bit. That's all right. It gives us a space to do our filming and hang out with you guys, so we're good. All right, so the next one, I'm also going to need to pull this up. And again, if I have any stats, like where I started out, I'll just put them up on the screen for you. Because I did feel a little bit rushed putting this one together because again, today's only the 31st and we just got home. It is 1:40 now in the afternoon. We have been running around since 8 o'clock this morning doing things that need to get done. So that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get this done. All right. And on the flip side is these are my favorite videos. These are my favorite videos to watch. And it's my favorite video to do, sharing everything that I worked on. Okay, so the next one, let me pull this up. And I just got to find it. Again, I have so many charts. I use the Markup RXP usually. Now, I do also have Pattern Keeper, which I have on a Android tablet, and I have Saga. And where is it? Where is that design? Oh, right here. All right. So this one, oops, is Red Knit Mug by Shannon Christine Designs. This is what this one is going to look like. I'm sorry if there's a glare. It looks like it's okay, but sometimes I can't tell till I could do the playback. That is what it's going to look like. I love Shannon Christine Designs. I have the green one that goes with kind of a set, in my opinion. You buy them separately, but to me, they're like a set. Where I am currently at is I have a total of 1,295 stitches in it. I am at 51.78%. I still have 1,206 stitches to do. And again, I should have put a picture up here for you. This is a beautiful little color palette for this one. When I have a smaller project, I do love putting it on the floss rings. It's very convenient. Okay, and this one, why do I have two of these in here? I don't know why I have Verdant Earth. I don't think that goes to this one. So it's probably supposed to be in a different one. I'm pretty sure this one is what's this? Yeah, because you know what? I think, this one is supposed to be in the Modern Folk Embroidery Christmas tree design. So I have to make sure I put that one back because that's a linen. All right, I did not work on that in January. I may have. I don't remember, and I don't have it here to show you, so sorry. I may have actually. If I did not, I know I finished completely that first section. So I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I got off on a squirrel chase. All right, so the Shannon Christine Design Red Knit Mug is being stitched on a 28 count Lugana that I got from Forbidden Fiber Co. And show you where we are at with this one. And again, ignore the loose thread. It's a work in progress, of course. That is where we were at. Obviously, this is the mug coming in here. I am off one stitch or one row right here. So I am going, rather than pull that all out though, I'm going to fill in the mug and then I'm just going to see what I need to do to make it work. Somehow I managed on, I think it's only like a couple of stitches actually over in this area right here. This over here. I'm off a stitch or two, so I'm going to figure out how to make it work, but that is where we are right now. And I'm really enjoying working on this 28 count Lugana. It's a very nice fabric. And did I get this one? Yeah, I did get this one I got this one from Fiber Co. also. I love this design. So pretty. All right, I'm going to show you really quick since I have this right here. So again, this one's going to look like this. And the other one that I got, that's why they think this, to me, it's like it's a set. Come on. I'm going to show you why I think that. It's going to look like this. See, it's a green knit mug. So, of course, I had to get them both. All right. Get out of here, then we can move on. Sorry, I know. Sometimes I just take too long with stuff. All right, let me put this back in here. I love working on these. I love working on everything I got. So that's my problem. Okay, then we have our fire horse design that I worked on. Let me open this one. This is going to look like this here. And this, of course, is for the Chinese New Year, Year of the Fire Horse. So that one is going to be a beautiful one. Now, I am not stitching all that black. I thought that was on black fabric, so I actually bought black Aida for this. Turns out it's not. They actually were having you stitch all that black. I'm not doing that. I did get the black Aida. So right off the bat, I was able to mark off all the 310. So I actually started, was it this one? No. So marking off all of the 310 on this pattern took away 7,339 stitches of 310. So I actually started at, I guess you could say 7,340. I did put in 474 stitches, almost 500 stitches, and I am at 59.18%, but again, that's because I marked off all that black. So right now it says I'm at 7,813 stitches. I still have 5,277 stitches to do, and I'm at 59.69%. See, that's what it looks like on Markup RXP. Gives you all the stats. And let me go back here, and then I will show you where we're at. And again, remember, this is a new start. And it's kind of hard to tell anything, but this is where we are right now. That is, believe it or not, almost 500 stitches. This is that ring that's going around the horse. Let me show you again one more time so you can see that. Oops. It's this part right here. And that is almost 500 stitches. So, just back here so you can see. Yep, right there. Almost 500 stitches, and you can see we're doing this on a black Aida. Right now I just kind of have it in a hoop that works. And we're good there. Okay. That is that one. I do have my floss just in this bag. This was a bag that I got from Forbidden Fiber Co. from a kit, which I finished. That was the one with the minions. Okay. And then next, let me get out of here. Oh, yes. Okay, so this one I just got. I literally just got this in the mail. This is the Luna's Garden by Lady Stitch. I don't even have it in a bag yet, a project bag, but this is what this one looks like. Now, Natalia over at Lovecraft Forever is doing this, and our friend Henny to the channel here is also doing this. Raise your hand if you are as well. I just got it in the mail. I literally just started it, put a few stitches into it, but I love this. And I'm actually able to, I did go and get the PDF version also, so I am doing it on Saga because that's what you had to use for the PDF version of this. Ah, it's so pretty. And of course, again, new start, only got a few stitches in it. Let me get it out here. This is how Lady Stitch does their floss. So that is what the floss looks like. And then you'll see I don't have much. I haven't even done anything with the edges yet because they do not have the edges serged, which obviously I'd like for it to be serged. But I started in the bottom right corner, and that's all I've gotten done so far. I'm not sure how many stitches that is. Maybe 100. I'm not even sure. I do feel like I put in at least a couple of strands, but that's it. I mean, literally, I just gotten it just started. That's the bottom right corner. I'm so excited about this one, though. I absolutely adore it. so with that, let me get this back in my bag here. I really need to get this in a project bag, so it's not just hanging out in this thing. Okay, and then that's with that. All right, then next, this one is being done on a paper pattern, so I do not have any stats for it. I could not tell you how many stitches I have in, but I do have a good start. This was another, let's see, this was another wheel pull, weekly wheel pull, just for last week. This was just a new one, and last weekend the wheel pull for counted pulled stitching rows. So that is the new one for start for this last week. And this is what stitching rows looks like. This is from Primrose Cottage, designed by Lindsay Waite. I love this. Look at the details in this. I adore this. And of course, paper pattern in here, and then it has all of your information on the back, the floss that you need, everything. Just adore it. All right, and pull this out. I am stitching this on 28 count Zweigart Lugana in light ash gray that I also got from Primrose Cottage. And these are the beautiful colors for this one. And I am stitching this 2/2. And let me kind of fold this, put this behind it as best I can. This is where I'm at. Obviously, I started at the top left corner. And so far I got stitch and a pair of scissors. But it's a good start. I love this Zweigart Lugana that I got from Primrose Cottage. It's so easy to see these holes for me. So all Lugana is not created equal. Some is more difficult for me for whatever reason. I don't have great eyes though, so that's a me problem. And I really love this one. That is stitching rolls. Oh, I adore it. I just really enjoy working on this one. I'm just stitching it in hand. All right, let me put, what did I not? Something, I did not put the floss away. Oh, it was for my red knit mug. I still had the floss out. I don't want to lose it. So let me put that away. I really need to move. I'm already 23 minutes and I've still got so much to do. I would say I will cut some of it out if possible, but I usually don't have much that I can cut out. All right, so we finished putting this one away. I think that just leaves us with one more counted design that I worked on. Again, I do think I may have worked on the Modern Folk Embroidery Christmas tree, but I didn't make sure, so I didn't bring it just in case, so no big deal. All right, so this next one was another new start. This was part of on my Whip-Go wheel. So was that Fire Horse. This was the other Whip-Go pull for January. And it is this Moonflower Fairy from Pole Stitch Designs. Love, love, love her. Sorry for the glare. Let's see. Let me pull this out. I haven't done anything with the edges on this one either. Look at these colors though. Look at the colors in this design. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it so much. All right, and this one I am stitching on, where's my thing at? Let me find it. Is it this one? Yes. Hand-dyed fabrics in the color Bluebird. It is a 28 count Brittany Lugana from Pole Stitches. I got everything from, I just ordered all the recommended items from Pole Stitch. You saw the beautiful colors. This is all the specialty beads and Krynic and petite braid. All that's going to go into this one. And let me put this back away. And I think I also have this one on a PDF. So let me see. Pretty sure I do. I pull it up here. All these, like pulling it up in betweens, I'll probably chop out just to try to make this a little bit shorter. Okay, I do have it. All right, I currently have done, now my whip go pull was a call for 300 stitches on this Moonflower Fairy. I put in 421 stitches. I am at 3.68%. I still have just over 11,000 stitches to do. Okay. And where we are at with this one, I really do need to do something with the edges on this. I jammed up my sewing machine though, so either gonna have to sew it, or I did get that liquid sealer. I might try that to seal the edges. We'll see what I do. I don't know. All right, so where I am at, I did start in the middle in the bottom right here. This is where I started. Okay. And this is what we've got. That's it. That's the middle of her. Oh, sorry, no wonder it looks, I got it inside out and it's looking all sloppy. Let's try this again. Okay. It's like, wow, why does it look so bad? Because it's the back. All right, that's where we're at. So this is the very middle of the bottom part of her dress, and it's going up here. But look at these colors. These colors are beautiful, and this fabric is beautiful too. I love this fabric. But, yep, that is our start. This is my very first fancy lady, really. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's got all the specialty threads, it's got the beads, it's got everything. So I'm very excited about this one. All right, everyone, that is my counted. We are going to go ahead and move on to stamped now. And again, I'm just going to, okay, we're going to start with my, I'm going to start with my cup of coffee. Did I do it? No, okay. So we're going to start with this kit from Underwater World. This is my Tuesday stitch along. Natalia over at Lovecraft Forever has joined us on this Sal, so you can do hashtag Sal with Jenny or hashtag Sal with Natalia, and because she has joined us, and then some of you are also doing this with us. I'm just so excited about it. Anita, I know you are. Janine, I know you are. I know several of you were getting it. Look at that though. Oh, that's such a beautiful one. All right, and of course it's stamped. I can't tell you how many stitches I have in it. Not as many as the rest of you who've already started it though. Just a timing thing for me. And of course I have it on this giant frame, which is kind of heavy. But that is where we are at. It's about as close as I can get it because of the way the table's set up with the lights and everything. But obviously you got that corner going on. Almost have finished that first coral, and then I'll be moving over to the blue coral next to it. But I love this one. This one is beautiful. And of course that's the back of it. I love this one. It's such a beautiful, beautiful. It is so nice to work on. And the mix of the colors, it's just so easy. There's no blends with this one. There's no back stitching. It's just full crosses, and I haven't run across any confetti yet either. I mean, it's just a really enjoyable, easy stitch, which with obviously a masterful use of colors. All right, try to keep that all separate. A lot of this stuff, well, any of this stuff is going to be moving forward. Just kind of a sneak peek on the haul, really, because I have my 3 stitch alongs that I'm doing. I'm going to be continuing those, and I think most of all this other stuff is on my wheel, so definitely going to be continuing stuff. So all right, let me get out of this one. All right, and move this out of the way for the moment. All right, then we have This one was one of the weeks called for an old whip. So I pulled this one out from the spring brand. I totally forgot I had it. I think I remembered because one of you lovely ladies is stitching on this one. I just love this. And I love the spring brand. Spring brand to begin with was my very favorite. And I still absolutely love them. I mean, look at that beautiful picture. This one does have blends. Actually, this is the color chart for this one. So it does have it has the double legend. One matches your paper chart, one matches your fabric. They do not match each other. This one has, I think it's all full cross stitch, yeah. All full cross stitches, but there are some blends. These are the blends. Okay, so let me put all this back out of the way. Get the fabric here. Now, a lot of this I already had done. I'm not going to have a before picture because I don't think I thought to take one before I started stitching. I didn't get a whole lot done on it. Again, it was one of the wheel spins, so I'm just, you know, the point is to get at least a few stitches in that week, and I did. I did get several, but I can't remember how much I had done already, and I didn't take a picture. All right, so this is where we are at with this one. Now this part down here, I don't think I worked on this. I think this was from before. I had worked on that. And then I worked on the area up here in the sky. This is blends, and I don't know how well it'll pick up, but it's beautiful pink mixed with a blue. It's just gorgeous. And just so you kind of see a little bit better, you can see it better from the back, of course, what I have gotten done on this one. You can see more from the back. But I don't think I worked down here. I even got some here, but you can't even hardly see it because it's so light. But I worked mostly on the sky up here. But I absolutely do love this one. It's so nice to work on. And I just worked on it in hand again. Okay. That is on my counted whip wheel. This one, let me take it out of here. It might help with the glare. This is from 5 Stitch. This was, I got it though back when they were still called 121 Stitch, but because it was too close to somebody else's domain or whatever, they went ahead and changed it. So they switched from 121 Stitch to 5 Stitch. I absolutely love 5 Stitch. They are awesome. They have a whole artist section that features all the artists, tells you about them, that they work with the artists. I just love them. And this is Stardew Valley Junimo's 4th season and frame. I did get it in 14 count, 127 by 136 stitches. And I started with this fall one. I have moved on to Christmas now. So that kind of a mini finish that I was saying, but not really, it's because I finished this. I finished the autumn one. And keep in mind, each of these are over 3,000 stitches, each of these sections. But I have finished that and I moved on to this one. And where we are now, just behind it, is here. Isn't that beautiful though? I just love how that turned out. It looks so nice. And now wait till I wash this when these are all done. And the ink behind is, you know, can still affect it some. And it'll be all gone, but it is beautiful. And then of course, I started on this section. I don't know what it is about me, but when there's a frame like this, I feel like I need to get the frame done first. I've mostly got the frame done. And I started on the sky right here. It's a night sky, so that part's in black. But that is, got a little bit done around these presents right here, but because I had extra stitches or extra floss from when I finished over here, I had floss left over and I went ahead and parked it over here. So the first thing I did was finish those threads and then I started on the frame. But that is where we are at with this one. I love this one too. I love them all, that's my problem. Okay. I'll be continuing on that. My hope, I would like to finish the winter one in winter, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got less than 2 months left to get that done, so we shall see. Oh, you know what? Let me put this back away. before I lose it. You know what? I didn't put my stitching rolls away either. Golly. I think that was there. I'm just going to put it there for now. I'll put it back later off screen. Okay. So next is our fall kitty. This is my very first Waterbiz auction win. And I've gotten so many since then. I still have more on the way. Several. And now I'm starting getting the diamond paintings from her too. And you know what? They're beautiful too. Oh my gosh, I love, 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 love them. But this was my very first one. Since I won this one, I don't know, we're probably talking going on a year and a half ago now. Everything has changed. The printing on the canvases has changed. But I still even love this old style. And this is what I just call it Fall Kitty. Let me see if I can get it to, come on. I don't know why it's not wanting to. I think because of light. There, yeah, I think that's better. There's too much white behind it. That is Fall Kitty. Absolutely love this one. And I'm just going to continue working on it too. I don't care if it's not falling more. It don't bother me at all. All right, and that one, this one has a whole lot of floss. So I'm just going to warn you, there's a lot of floss strung up and hanging. I didn't get it put back in my bobbin floss holder, whatever you want to call it yet. So I apologize, this is a mess right now. All right. And what did I do with it? I'll put this behind it so you can see better. But this is where we are at with this one. This one has obviously a good bit done. This is the kitten. I did move up here. I've started on the eyes, which in next weekend's Fall Kitty Stitch and Chat, we're going to continue working on these eyes. This is part of the flower, of course, that the kitten is sitting in. And, of course, my gorgeous, gorgeous Waterbiz needle minder. Love, 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 love this one. I can't express to you how much I adore this particular canvas. And it's such a joy to work on, too. Really, just enjoy it. All right. This bag's all squished. I had these, like, stuffed in my... I have a baskets that I put them in. It's just kind of all squished. All right, so another thing, I think this was called for, was it? I thought this was called for, maybe not. When I decided to celebrate the Chinese New Year, Year of the Horse, technically it's Year the Fire Horse, but I wanted to do one and counted and one and stamped, and I did not have a Fire Horse and stamped, but I did already have this one. And I'm like, I did buy the chart for the counted version, but I already had this one, so I decided this is the one I was going to do for counted. It's not a Fire Horse. It's called the Holy White Horse. This is a Joy Sunday. One of the kits that I bought very early in my cross stitching. Because remember, I've just barely been stitching for, I think, 2 years now. It was either the end of this month or the beginning of February here. Makes it 2 years. But I did start on this one. This one is a beautiful, beautiful kit. This one is in 14 count. Let me get it back in here. It's one of the things that I don't like about the Joy Sunday. It's always hard to get the stuff back in the bag because, I mean, it's nice that it comes in a bag. That is nice. And it has your directions on the back of it right in there. But it can be hard for me to get the paper back in it because it barely fits. Alright, I did not get a whole lot done on this one. I think I worked on it one time so far. This one has a very colorful print, like really colorful. But all I worked on, I got sticking to it there. So I got some loose threads here, so just ignore that. I started with the eye. But I myself believe this eye is already looking so beautiful. It looks so good. So I'm very excited. This one, even though it's very bright, yes, it does have very bright colors, it is also though still very easy to see and read. So it is a really enjoyable stitch. It's only semi-stiff, so I really enjoy working on this one also. So I really need to, this one needs a little bit more attention this year. There's no way, I don't think I'll finish it this year though. All right, so I think twice on my counted wheel, I pulled Old Whip of Choice. So I think both times I just worked on this same one. I pulled this one out, Princess Kitty. She is so pretty. This is also a Joy Sunday in 14 count, 47 by 47 centimeters. So pretty. I love that kitty. You guys know me. Unless you are brand new, and if you are, welcome. So happy to have you. Welcome back. I don't even think I said it to all my friends and family of the channel. I just got right into it. My brain's just like all over the place. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with me and check out my video. I love you guys. All right. This one is on old canvas. I think I started this one, I think over 1.5 years ago, and it looks like it. This one looks like it's old. All right. Just so you can see the back, because it's easier to see from the back what all's been done on it. And even that can be, because the colors did bleed through this canvas a bit. But this is where we are at. And I did work a little bit more down here, but I think I focused more around this eye, stitching around it. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I got some good stitching in there. But I still love this one, and I will finish it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so that is, oh no, I got one more. Hold on one moment. And most of you are probably going, you're missing one, because many of you already know which one it is. Where are we at here? Oh my gosh, okay. All right. The one, of course, that I am missing is Blooming Lily. And is this open? No. I kind of pinched this on here wrong the last time, and now my little slider's stuck. There we go. Okay. All right. And I guess I got the, oh no, this one's in here loose. And it's really bending it all up. But this is, it says Floral Lily on here, but on the website when you go to purchase it, it says Blooming Lily, so that's what I call it. But that is what that one looks like. This one is huge. This is a massive, massive stitch, but look at it. It is gorgeous. That is going to be a masterpiece when it is done. Okay. It's got, I think this one has like 160 plus, 165, 162, something, stitches. They're not stitches. Floss colors. All right, let me get this back in here. Okay. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and move it out of the way, but then we're going to pull it. This one's going to be really hard. This is so big. All right. This one is giant. Okay. And we, of course, are in this lower corner right here. We have gotten some good stitching in it. It's, obviously it'd have a lot more if I could just devote time to just it. But I can't. I have too many that I'm working on. And I think I would, honestly, for me, I think I would get bored just working on one. I know many of you can, and I am impressed. But my brain, to keep it interesting, has to mix it up. But it is beautiful. This is going to be an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous masterpiece. Man, look at the size of this thing. This thing is huge, and it's not even the biggest one. I mentioned that before. I have the bigger one. that I have the Ambilight on, the new Painting Fairy Ambilight that I haven't even started. Okay, like I said, I had pulled this one as well, and I did put a few stitches in it, but I only put like 50. It's a giant, this one's also a really giant piece of fabric. 50 stitches, it's not even really worth pulling it out. All right, so now, make sure I don't miss anything. I think we are going to go ahead. For the Whip Go, if I remember, I'll put up a picture of the Whip Go board, my Whip Go board. That one, like I said, I pulled Merry Mushroom Village Picnic and Long Dog Sampler's Saga. So I will be working on those. I think one I have to get, I think it was 500 stitches in, and the other I have to work on 5 days. We'll see. The 500 stitches might be a problem, but we're going to give it a try. My shoulders are much better. I'd say almost, 100%, but they are still causing me a bit of an issue. So working on the Merry Mushroom Village Picnic, just the bulkiness of the fabric and the frame is still difficult. But all right. Okay, really quick, let's go ahead and see if we can't do that comment picker again. Give me 1 second while I pull it up. Okay, so I got it ready to go again. This is just a random comment picker. That is the video. The secret word for that was kindness. You can see I do have it loaded up there in that box. So we are going to go ahead and see, maybe later. Maybe later. Oh, look it's Anita, and I know you're going to get it this time because I know you watch all my videos. Congratulations, Anita. Anita's diamond painting. She said, hope you have a great vacation. You are so kindness. Look at that. Yay. I'm so happy for you, Anita. Make sure you get my email below the video and email me where you would like me to send this. Oh, I'm so excited for you, my friend. All right, that is wonderful. I know, I feel confident this time that this one is going to find its home. That is fabulous. All right, so also really quick, I had originally said I was going to do my Wadabiz. I remember I'm giving away 2 Wadabiz kits, me and Sandy, and my original plan was to do the comment picker during this floss tube, but I really would like the Wadabiz giveaway winners to be picked in a Wadabiz video. So we are going to do that next Sunday, which is, what is next Sunday? The 7th, I think, on my Wadabiz Fall Kitty video. We are going to do that comment picker, one for each of those canvases for the winner. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, information will not be in the name of the video. I never put winners and all that stuff in there just because I don't want to attract the wrong crowd. All right, so we'll do that then. So let us go ahead and go over our haul. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and spin our wheels too. Then I think I can just put this thing out of the way, I think. All right, so we are going to do, where did I put it? Wheels, wheels, wheels. Hopefully I don't get 1,000 pop-ups. I know I've had several already while doing this video. All right, so I opened up my wheel app. We're going to go to Stamped first. And we are going to see what I'm going to work on this week and get at least a few stitches in. Let's see what it is. I think the other one's set shorter. Wadabiz Fae, the colorful Fae. Oh, I've been so excited to start this. So I am beyond excited. So I will be finally starting the Wadabiz Colorful Fae. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm going to get it and show you. Okay. So that is this one. Oh my gosh. She is so pretty. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. There's 2 of them that I have on this stamped wheel. I'm dying for both of them to come up. So that I will work on this week. Put that over here. All right, so now let us do our counted wheel. That one spins less times. It's just, didn't even think to make it go any longer, but this is the wheel. So let us spin for our counted. We'll put in at least a few stitches this week. See how much shorter that one is? Dimensions kit. So just any of my dimensions kit I need to pull out and put at least a few stitches in. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and write these down so I don't forget. I have a little notebook here that I am tracking all these wheel spins. So we got week 131. Wadabiz Colorful Faye. And Dimensions Kit. I don't know, we'll see. I may just work on the one I have already started. We'll see. Okay, so that is our wheel spins for that. So I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. So all right, let's go over our haul. We're getting there, my friends. All right, there's not a whole lot, but there's some. One of the things I got, and I wanted to show you guys, is I saw these. These are called towel clamps on Amazon. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. And that is because, I mean, look at all these. You know what these are, right? These are those little clamps that we use all the time for when we roll up our fabric and we want to clamp it. And they call them on, oops, what did I do? On Amazon, they call them towel clips. And it's like a 12 pack of them. So I did go ahead and get them because I was like, those I don't think they're quite exactly the same. And I don't think they're made as good as the ones that I get from some of our favorite stores, because the inside liners on a couple of these, like this one. See, it looks like the liner's loose. And I don't know, try to push it back in, but still, I think it was pretty inexpensive, and I got 12 of them, so I wanted to check that out, so I thought that was pretty cool. Right, then we got my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. This one is in 28 count opal cashel linen. I change it up all the time. In fact, I forgot to change it. Ooh, hopefully I still have time tonight and I don't forget. I like to change them up and get different things, so I have different, to choose from. This one is called One More Production. And again, I hope it will pick up the sparkles, because the sparkles, my friend, are real. Sparkles on this are gorgeous. And remember, I have paused my colorful subscription because I already have so many colored ones that I needed more neutrals. So that is why you are seeing a more neutral, and I love it. Works out great for me. So that is my fabric of the month in the cashel linen. And just so you can get an idea, that looks like it'll be really nice to work with that fabric. I love Bestitch Me. It is my favorite subscription for fabric. All right. Then I just got this, and it just came yesterday in the mail. I got this spring Quaker from Primrose Cottage. Now, I am on a Primrose Cottage thing right now. I absolutely love probably just about every single thing at Primrose Cottage. I adore them. And I got this to do. Look at this. Look at how pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is going to be the finished size. I got it in the 20, this was the recommended fabric. 28 count Zweigart Lugana, which we've already established. I love Zweigart Lugana. In the color Mushroom / Light Mocha. So that is what that fabric looks like. See if I can And so that'll be for that. And then I got, and it called for the Classic Colorworks Blooming Crocus 3 skeins, but they did not have it. They were out, sold out. So I got Weeks Dye Works, and I got it in, what do I do with that thing again? Oh. This color. It's a variegated purple teal, kind of like, very similar to the one that it called for in the Classic Colorworks, but this one is called Peoria Purple in the Weeks Dye Works. So, love, love, love it. That is going to be beautiful. And then on this fabric, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh, so excited about it. Of course, the problem is I want to start everything. That is my problem. I don't have that in a bag yet either. All right. Okay, and then only one more thing for haul. We are almost done, my friends. Thank God. Now, I don't want to show the top of this box, but it was my very first subscription from Cotton and Twine. That's probably going to be backwards for you, but it came in this nice box. Top of it, though, has, you know, all my information on there. So it came with this, wrapped in this beautiful tissue paper. Came with this bag of candy. Now, it says Prosecco Rosé flavor gummies. I am not a gummy eater. Never, ever have been. I'm sure they are lovely. I might try it just because they were so kind to include it. It also came, I like just cool little things like this. It also came with this organic English breakfast tea. Clipper. I don't know if Clipper is a brand. I'm not sure. Some of you might be more familiar. I'm not. I don't really drink tea. And I'll show you that next. This, of course, is the pattern. Look at that with the owls. I absolutely love owls. Does it have a name for this? The Two Owls. That's what it's called. The Two Owls. And I can't pronounce that name there, but it is the Two Owls. Let's see what this says. Designer Michaela Marula from Croquette A Go-Go. They do have different designers that they use that provides these. I absolutely love it. So I will probably continue to get this one because I adore it. And it came with this very, very nice needle minder. Look at that. Is that not the cutest? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. This is from the Historical Sampler Company. That is too cute. I mean, it's going to be perfect for working on this. Oh my gosh, I just so love it. And it came with, this is like to finish it. It came with this piece of fabric, and this is all for finishing when you're done. I'm not good at that. I'll just have to see if I can figure it out. Then in here, what do we do? And here we have, you can choose to get your subscription. You can get just the PDF, or you can get it, the full kit with the linen and floss. You can either get it in Aida or linen. I chose linen. This is the, let me try this again. The piece of linen that it came with. Feels very nice. And then it came with this floss. So, yeah, I just love it. I absolutely adore it. And I know already I'm going to love the one that I have enough. I think this is considered January, and February is on its way to me. You will see that in the next floss tube, because I might, when I get the next one, I might go ahead and do like a kind of a quick unboxing of it for my TikTok channel. And I might share that short to my YouTube. I probably will. That's what I usually do. All right, look at this. I mean, the pretty packaging that they put it in. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love everything about them. I love this Cotton and Twine subscription. Okay. That is it for my haul. All right, so that just leaves plans, which I pretty much have already shared with you. I'm going to continue to spin the wheels every week. You should see those wheel spins on the Sunday Fall Kitty Wadabiz Stitch and Chat. Just showing you what I'm going to get at least a few stitches in on, one stamped, one counted. Who knows what else I will work on that week, but I will definitely get a few stitches in that. I'm going to continue with my Whip Go, which this month of February is going to be my Merry Mushroom Village Picnic and my Saga by Long Dog Samplers. Again, hopefully I will have remembered to put up a picture of my Whip Go board. So far I'm doing great, so I'm hoping to keep it up throughout the year and be able to meet my goals. And of course I'm going to continue with my Stitch and Chats that I already have. I am going to try to get an extra video in when I can. It will either be a diamond painting that you can dot along with, or I also would like to work more on my beautiful kit that I got from Shelly over at enchantedstitching.net. It's an absolute beautiful canvas and such a joy to work on also. Hopefully I'll be able to put maybe a little stitching video with you for that one together at some point this month. And then yeah, we'll see where the wheels take us, and what I manage to hold myself to. And I don't know, there's a couple of things, and if you've watched some recent videos, you'll probably have an idea of what I'm talking about, that I am seriously considering starting as well. Do I need them more starts? Clearly I do not need any more starts. But again, life is short, like our friend over, Tanya over at Creative Brain, Multiple Lanes Creative Brain. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry, Tanya. I always get that mixed up. It's just so much for my old brain. But she always says, you know, life's short, stitch the things that make you happy. And she's right. So that is what I intend to do also. But that is my plans as we know them as of right now. So again, for everybody who made it through, don't forget, next Sunday's Wadabiz Stitch and Chat, I will be doing the comment picker for those 2 giveaways for the Wadabiz kits. So make sure you stay tuned. Anita, don't forget to reach out to me with my email to let me know where you would like me to mail your kits too. And again, congratulations. I'm so happy that you got that. I'm so happy because I'm pretty confident that they're going to find their way to their home now, because I know you watch all of these. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hey, if you made it all the way here, just use a bird emoji. I don't know, it's random. Hopefully they have a bird emoji. If not, you know, just say, yeah, I made it, or whatever. But anyhow, thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Now I have to go put this together, pull all of my pictures and everything together, and hopefully remember to include everything on the screen I told you I would, and get this ready for tomorrow morning to pop up. So love you guys. Thank you so much again. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you have not subscribed yet, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw and will consider becoming a part of the family here. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload my videos. And love you all. Hope you will all be safe. Always be blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.